I want to go through this basket right here. As you can see, I like to use scarves and things like that to hang out of baskets and all, and I normally keep them in here, like some of the ones that I'm not using. So some of them might be seasonal and just maybe I just don't want them anymore. So I'm gonna go through here real quick and see if there's anything I want to get rid of. So I'll be keeping this one because I'm currently using it and I really like it. So now I want to go through here, and I'm not really sure why this lace curtain is in here. Or is this a tablecloth? Oh, I think this is a tablecloth. So this needs to go with my tablecloths. Maybe I had that hanging out of something. Oh, I forgot I had this for Christmas. I use this and hang it over on my fireplace. I hang this on a shutter door that I have leaning over there. I did that last Christmas and I really liked how that looked. So I'm going to leave that out for that. More lace curtain or something. And then I have this black and white one. I really don't like this one, so I think we're going to declutter that. I'm wondering if I moved all of this stuff in here because I cleaned out curtains in the guest room storage bin or something, because here is another curtain. And here's a neck pillow. I'm not really sure why there's a neck pillow in here. Oh, there goes my alarm. It's time to take my vitamins. All right, and then we have, I'm going to actually keep this one. I know buffalo check is very modern farmhouse kind of looking, but I just really like adding this sometimes to my country Christmas look. So I'll be keeping that one. And I think I'll get rid of this one here. This little, I don't know, I'll probably keep this one too. There's just something about the buffalo check at Christmas that I still like to use every now and then. Oh, and I'll definitely be keeping this one. I thrifted this one, I think, last year for fall. So it looks real pretty hanging out of this basket. And then this is more of a spring and summer napkin. Maybe it could go for fall. I don't know. It's beautiful. I think I'll leave it in here for the spring and summer. Cinder, if you do not stop. And then here's another one that I would use for spring and summer. I'll be keeping this one as well. So let me knock the dust out of here. And you know what? I might have had this pillow in here to use like as height or something, because you do have to kind of have things stacked up for my pillows to work. So I'm going to fold these ones that I'm wanting to keep and just place them back here. I'll try to let me get these fall ones so I can put them closer to the top, since I'm about to be wanting to get those out. Stop, Cinder. She's playing with these little tassels. You're silly. I'll put these right on the bottom of those fall ones because this will be the next season. Kind of like file them in order. Wow, this one was big. Alright, so there's like one spring and summer thing in here. I am taking the lace curtain and the white curtain panel. I'm going to put this with my curtains, and then I'm going to take this lace tablecloth and put it with my tablecloths, and this is the one scarf that I'm getting rid of. So Cinder, let me go ahead and put this Christmas quilt in here, put these things in there kind of in the order of the seasons. And I'm going to put this back because I think I must have used this for height for these pillows. So then I'm going to take the scarf that I had in here, put it back, put it back on the top so it can look like it's just hanging off here. And then put this pillow back. I have to keep these down so they don't get in front of our TV, as you can see there. And then I just put this one right in the front. So this is decor, but it's also storing things for me as well. So and again, here's the things I took out. Decluttering Cinder, get off of the tripod. Okay, so I know I said that I was decluttering this, but I also decided to declutter this one white curtain panel. This lace looking curtain I'm going to put with my material because I like to cut these to put on the screens of some of my windows. I have one above my kitchen sink that I did, and then I have another one on our back porch that I need to replace with some new material like this, so I'm going to save this for that. And then this is a lace tablecloth that I use around the holidays, so I'm just going to relocate this to where I have the rest of my tablecloths, which I can't even remember where they are now. I think they're in our guest room somewhere. So I'm going to put this with like items. Okay, so another spot real quick that I'm going to go through. I don't think it will take me long. It's pretty organized. Things pretty much haven't changed since I cleaned this out, I don't know, a couple years ago. But we all know that I've said that a million times. I think things are just fine and don't need to be decluttered. And I see things right away that I know need to be decluttered, like we don't even own a phone that holds those and different things like that. And I want to go through some of this material in here and just do a quick little run through of this and get out anything that we don't need, we're not using, and that we can live without. Okay, I'm going to start in here just with some of this material because that's mainly what I need to clean out. And I have some of this blue satiny looking material that I'm going to part with. The only reason I kept this last time I did a declutter is because I didn't know if I would need it for Elizabeth's high school senior table, because this was the colors they used. But she has graduated now, so we're going to move along from that. Okay, and then I just have some leftover pieces of material from things I've done in the house, and I want to hang on to these pieces in case I need them, you know, to like do a little replacement spot or something. This is actually a beautiful country looking napkin that I would decorate with. So I'm going to go put this over in that basket that's underneath the TV for Christmas, because I really don't want to just use this as a piece of material to cut on. I would want to use it to decorate with. So I'm going to go put this in that basket. This material I bought and I really loved, and I still do. So I've already cut on it a little bit, so I'm going to keep that for some different projects. I really kind of like this material too, so I'm going to hang on to it just in case I need it. And I think the rest of this is literally like drop cloth material that I cut off of something. Let's see, what is this? Okay, here, Elizabeth must have brought this in here and hid it way in the back so I couldn't see it. This got to be some of her stuff. Let me look and see. Yes, okay. She must have put this in here after Christmas last year or something. I'm not really sure. It looks like, oh, it is kind of like sewing stuff. She must have got this as a gift or something. Oh, it's like scrap material. I'm not really sure. I need to ask her. Oh, look, I wonder if she did that. I didn't even know she did that. I need to ask her. That's super sweet. I would have decorated with that if I would have known. Anyway. She took a sewing class in school, so that is what some of this could be from. So hang on to those and ask her about that. We're going to put this with the Christmas stuff though. Alright, a little bit more material, some of the same material as that box that I probably need to put in this drawer over here. I just probably didn't have time around Christmas. It was probably so crowded in here. I just didn't feel like, or the other drawers. This is just where it got stuck. And that's little vintage thumbtacks. I'm going to put that in my office. So I'm going to take all of these little scrap pieces of material and just put them right on top of my sewing kit. And then I think I want to keep this drop cloth material just because you never know, especially with the holidays coming up. You might need to make a stocking or something. Who knows? I'll take this little kit that was obviously Elizabeth's. I think she might have did this in school. So put that back in there and then set this in here as well, so she will know where it's at. I found a thing of thread. I'm going to stick that in there. It was in that bag as well. All right, so there's that cabinet. Here is this drawer. This one probably gets the worst and the busiest. So I'm going to go through here and weed some of this stuff out that we don't need. And then I'll show y'all what it looks like after. Here was the biggest difference is what I did in this drawer here. There was so much stuff in here that just needed to go. So it did. So it feels good to be getting rid of a lot of stuff here. I'll show you all of the stuff that I pulled out of these drawers and out of this cabinet, just all kind of piled up together. This side over here needs nothing done to it. It still is clean and organized and looks the same. So it feels good to get this little spot all decluttered. Here's this one. I have like 3 DVD players. I don't know why I have so many DVD players, but then these are just HDMI cables that I roll up and put in baggies to keep them from getting tangled up. And just some different cords that you need to work a couple of these DVD players. I'm going to see if my girls, any of them need a DVD player. These are all of the things that I use for Christmas lights. So this is what I did with this drawer. Okay, and here's some items that, a couple of those are just getting relocated. But then the rest of these items I am decluttering, some of which I will be giving to my daughters, like that little TV there. Elizabeth used to use that a lot in the hospital. And then we just have so many different cases that don't even fit our phones, and just some miscellaneous things here that I'm getting rid of. Oh, and these were hiding underneath that. So I can look all of these up online now, so I don't need them. I don't want to have to drag out a DVD player and all that to use those. So, yep, feeling good. Got some stuff out of here too. Okay, as you can see right here on the top, I do have this corner hutch decorated with a lot of white dishes. I will be pulling those down and placing those in that thrifted chest that we did all the organizing in yesterday. But I wanted to show y'all the dishes that I mentioned yesterday in my corner hutch, but I never showed a clip of them. So I thought I would include it in the end of this video. So here are those white dishes that I keep in this corner hutch with the doors closed. I thrifted that whole set, y'all, at my local Salvation Army for $10. So I'll be hanging on to those. But anyway, y'all, thank you for hanging out with me today, doing a little more decluttering. We hope y'all have a wonderful evening. We love y'all, and I'll see you really soon with a brand new video.